Starters for our first race of the afternoon, our first of 10. Approaching top of the stretch on our Saturday, December the 8th program, a field of 6. Cocan Harbor Scratch, Seattle Secret, Bob Kraft. Daily Odds, Doug Falkins Jr. Blyce Lass with Tim Merzetti. Calavrita Zeus, Joe Berrio. Basie Street, Dirk Duncan and Bismarck. Steve Mahar, field of 6. They're ready. Here they come. They're off and pacing now, and Blyce Lass going for the early lead up on the inside. Seattle Secret, Daily Odds from the 2 position is going for the 3 hole, and she gets there into the first turn. And they race to the opening 8th. And up front, Blyce Lass racing second, Seattle Secret. And deciding not to take the hole, Daily Odds is going on. Now to second as Seattle Secret settles away in third. Looking at it from fourth is Basie Street. Then back to Calavrita Zeus, the post-time favorite, sitting in 5th. And your trailer to the opening quarter is Bismarck, as that quarter was paced by Blyce Last in 30 and 2/5. Up front, Blyce Last, your leader, a length and a half. Now getting to the rail second is Daily Odds. Racing third along the rail, Seattle Secret. Basie Street still looks at him from 4th. Then Calavrita Zeus, and your trailer to the opening half is Bismarck. And we've got some movement now as Seattle Secret comes off the rail to challenge to the opening half. It is on top, Blyce Last, Seattle Secret. At her head, driving hard second. Racing third, Daily Odds. Calavrita Zeus takes the cover from 4th. Then it's Basie Street and Bismarck. That opening half, a quick 1 minute and 4/5 as they race into the turn. It's Blyce Last, Seattle Secret driving hard second. Daily Odds is third, Calavrita Zeus. On the outside is 4th, and it's Basie Street locked to the pylons in 5th. Your trailer rough is Bismarck as they go on to the 3/4 pole, and Seattle Secret has grabbed the top from Blyce Last. She has moved to the top the 3/4 in 1:31 and 1 Seattle Secret. Racing second is Blyce Last, but here comes Calavrita Zeus pouncing on the outside hard. He is now at Seattle Secret's wheel. Racing third, Blyce Last. Daily Odds is 4th, Basie Street, and trailing Bismarck down the stretch. Seattle Secret and the 2-year-old digging in. Calavrita Zeus on the outside. He comes pacing to the top. Post-time favorite, Calavrita Zeus, the bettor's choice, wins in here. In for second was Seattle Secret, third Blyce Last, and it was Daily Odds and Bismarck and Basie Street. Time for the mile, 2:03. And back to the wire now, your unofficial winner of race number 1. It's number 4, Calavrita Zeus. He's a brown colt too by Largo. Out of Get Going now, she by Crackers, owned by Paul Dares of St. John, Jill Berrio, the trainer and driver. This 2-year-old Largo colt now 2 for 2 lifetime as Calavrita Zeus drops his record this afternoon 1 full second. His record now 2:03. Calavrita Zeus, Jill Berrio, they take our first race. For owner Paul Dares, 2:03, new lifetime best for the colt. Gate is moving now for race number 2. We have a field of 8. From the rail out, Good Dear Good, Todd Trites. JL's Mayflower, Steve Mahar. Cover Up RA, Bill Nicholson Sr. Feedy Airlus, Jill Berrio. Waterside Apache, Charlie Price. Bird Tonight with Brian Moore. Seawind Calvero, Jim Smith. And from the outside, Yaz and Doug Falkins. 8 starters. Second race, and here they come. They're off and pacing in from post position number 4. That is Feedy Airlus going for the early lead. Up on the inside, Good Dear Good, and that's Bird Tonight. On the outside, going for it into the first turn. And it is Feedy Airlus, but not for long. Bird Tonight grabs the top past the 8th pole. Feedy Airlus now takes the second trip. Racing in third is Good Dear Good. JL's Mayflower getting away 4th. Then back in 5th, that's Cover Up RA. Then it's Waterside Apache. Racing in 7th is Seawind Calvero. And your trailer is Yaz. They're spread out single file past the opening quarter, 29 and 3, and it is Bird Tonight on top. Racing second, Feedy Airlus, Good Dear Good has third. JL's Mayflower, here comes Waterside Apache. A first over move, racing on from 5th. Then it's Cover Up RA, Seawind Calvero, and trailing but moving is Yaz as they come through the stretch. Racing to the opening half, and Brian Moore has Bird Tonight. On the engine this afternoon, he's on top. On the outside, coming to call, though, is Waterside Apache. On the outside, now gets to second. After a half in 102, Fearless is racing third, Cover Up RA. With the cover going on to fourth now is Good Dear Good. Locked to the pylons in fifth. Then on the outside, that is Yaz sixth. Then it's JL's Mayflower and back to see Win Calvero as they straighten into the backstretch onto the three-quarter pole, and it is Bert Tonight. Fearless now back to second. Waterside Apache third. Cover Up RA a closer fourth. Then it's Good Dear Good. Yaz now sixth. 3/4 in 1:32. Then it's See Win Calvero, JL's Mayflower as the field races towards the 7/8. And it is still Bert Tonight. Bert Tonight, your leader, with Fearless giving chase in second. Waterside Apache third. Off the rail, Good Dear Good from fourth as they come down the stretch. And it looks like an easy one here this afternoon for Bert Tonight. He's well in control of this one. Fearless second. Waterside Apache. That's how they'll finish in the top three. Bert Tonight, Fearless, Waterside Apache. Cover Up RA gets fourth. Yaz gets the final check for fifth. Then it was JL's Mayflower, See Win Calvero, and Good Dear Good. Time for the mile, 2:02. And back to the wire now. Your winner of race number 2, number 6, Bert Tonight. A big gelding 4 by Knightley Blue Chip out of the Big Towner Battletown Bow, owned by Doug and Ron Hilder. Starters for the third race at the gate. Gate is in motion, all set for race 3. A field of 8 approaching top of the stretch. LD's Gregory, Dirk Duncan. Maple Cookie, Louis Bellevaux. Norwell Playboy, Steve Mahar. RB Vladimir, Gilles Barrio. Princetown Judy, Brian Moore. Dance Naked, John Davidson. Spear Choker, Gord Hennessy, and Grandiose. Sean Dooley, here they come. They're off and pacing, going for the lead. LD's Gregory from the rail position. RB Vladimir looking on the outside, looking for second horse position as they race into the turn, but Maple Cookie gets away third in the rail. Then racing fourth is Norwell Playboy. Princetown Judy gets away fifth. And racing sixth is Dance Naked. Back in seventh, Spear Choker. And your trailer to the quarter is Grandiose as they go to the opening quarter. And on top, LD's Gregory. Maple Cookie now second, and backing off for the pylons for the hole in third is RB Vladimir after a quarter of 29-2. Princetown Judy is on the rail now, racing fourth up on the outside. There goes Dance Naked moving on the outside. Then following the cover comes Spear Choker. Then Norwell Playboy shuffle back. Now to seventh, the Grandiose is your trailer as they come off the top turn and through the stretch. Here they come, racing to the half, and LD's Gregory under a tight line on top. Racing second is Maple Cookie, third Dance Naked. On the outside, driving first over third, now second. Maple Cookie third, that opening half in 1:01. Then RB Vladimir back in fourth as Dance Naked is rough into the turn as they go into the turn and race on to the 5/8. Up front, your leader is still LD's Gregory. Racing in second now, Maple Cookie, RB Vladimir. Now third. Up the inside, slips Princetown Judy to fourth. Then on the outside, Dance Naked fifth. Then it's Spear Choker up the inside, Grandiose, and trailing Norwell Playboy to the 3/4. And still under a drive now, though, LD's Gregory. The 3/4, 1:31-2. LD's Gregory and coming to call on the outside. Here comes RB Vladimir. He's at his wheel now second. Racing third along the rail, looking for room is Maple Cookie. Princetown Judy fourth. Grandiose gets to fifth. Off the turn for home, it's LD's Gregory. RB Vladimir, Maple Cookie looking for racing room. Princetown Judy and Grandiose in deep stretch. Coast to coast for LD's Gregory. He wins. Maple Cookie not getting any room up the inside, but does finish second. RB Vladimir third. Then it was Princetown Judy fourth. Grandiose, then Dance Naked, Norwell Playboy, and Spear Choker. Time of the mile, 2:02-2. And back to the wire now. Your winner of race number 3. It's one LD's Gregory. A black gelding, 8 years, by On the Road Again out of LD's Judy. She by Praise Dignity, owned by Brian Foster of Barnesville. Brian does the training. Dirk Duncan gets the drive for the third straight start for LD's Gregory, and he wins this afternoon. Second out of his last 3 trips to the winner's circle for LD's Gregory. He wins gate to wire this afternoon, 2:02-2. Congratulations to owner and trainer Brian Foster and driver Dirk Duncan, our winner of race 3, 2:02-2, LD's Gregory. Starters for the fourth race are at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for the fourth, the field of 7. Wind at My Back, Brian Moore. Hughes Return, Bob Kraft. Largo Sun, Doug Falcons. James E.B., Sean Shannon. Susie Poozy, Dirk Duncan. Mactaquack Misty, Mark Collett. And from the outside, we have Full Marbell, Gord Hennessy. 7 starters here in the 4th, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Largo Sun looking for the early lead. Up the inside, though, into the first turn is Wind at My Back. Up on the far outside, Susie Poozy is leaving as well as they race to the opening 8th. All kinds of action up front. Your leader, though, Wind at My Back, and on the outside, Largo Sun. Driving hard second, racing third, filling the hole is Hughes Return. Racing fourth to the rail now, Susie Poozy, then getting away in 5th. That is Mactaquack Misty. Then it's James E.B. and your trailer Full Marbell. Largo Sun, the opening quarter leader, in 30 seconds flat, racing second, but out from second and quickly Wind at My Back. Grabs the top now from Largo Sun, who now sits second. Racing third is Hughes Return, back in 4th. That is Susie Poozy. Mactaquack Misty is sitting 5th, and it's James E.B. and Full Marbell still trails the field as they come off the turn through the stretch to the opening half in front of the grandstand for the first time. Your leader, Wind at My Back. Racing in second, Largo Sun and Susie Poozy. On the outside, third after a half in 1:02. Hughes Return still locked into the pylons, 4th. Then James E.B. follows the cover of Susie Poozy from 5th. Then it's Mactaquack Misty and trailing Full Marbell as the field races past the 5/8. Straighten into the backstretch to the 3/4. And your leader on top, Wind at My Back, Susie Poozy. On the outside, driving hard second. Racing third on the rail, Largo Sun, James E.B. is outside 4th. Then Hughes Return locked to the pylons, 5th. Then it's Mactaquack Misty and the trailer still Full Marbell, the 3/4. In 1:34-1, and your leader is still Wind at My Back, Susie Poozy, still driving hard second. Tipping 3 wide, here comes James E.B. with a move from 3rd. Largo Sun still on the pylons, 4th, off the turn for home. They're 3 deep for home, and on the far outside, James E.B. comes pacing to the top. James E.B. and Wind at My Back, Largo Sun, Hughes Return coming on, but James E.B. collars them in the stretch to win. Then Wind at My Back, second, Hughes Return, Largo Sun. Then it was Susie Poozy, Mactaquack Misty, and Full Marbell. And the time for the mile, 2:07. Number 4, as we parade back the winner of race number 4, it's now official, James E.B. A brown gelding 6 by Joe G. Hanover. Out of the dam Spring Idol, she by Springfield. Owned by Norman Burns of Garnet Settlement. Trained by Jerry Shannon. Sean Shannon driving for James E.B. It's his first winning trip to Victory Lane, James E.B. First winning trip of the season. He wins this afternoon, 2:07. Congratulations, owner Norman Burns, trainer Jerry Shannon. Sean Shannon drives James E.B. to victory, 2:07. Starters for the 5th race have reached the gate. The gate is in motion here for our 5th. A field of 8, J.P. John Davidson. Dusty Lane, J.D. Gilles Berriot. Scorpy and Dirk Duncan. River King, Charlie Price. Corky's Hoss and Man Game, Lonnie Stokes. Aaron M. Down with Doug Falcons. Adara's Spirit, Robert Kraft, and from the outside, P.R. McIver. And Steve Mahar, 8 starters for the 5th, and here they come. They're off and pacing J.P. from the inside, going for the early lead. Up in between horses is Scorpy. Dusty Lane J.D. gets away in the second. Now a Scorpy is back in 3rd. That's Adara's Spirit from post 7. On the outside, going on from 4th, then it is River King. On the outside, Corky's Hoss and Men Game. Then it's Aaron M. Down in your trailer to the quarter is P.R. McIver. All kinds of action up front as J.P. and John Davidson grabs the top, but Adara's Spirit is parked. Adara's Spirit, she is forced to go on. That opening quarter, 29-4. J.P. Adara's Spirit looks for the rail in second. Not getting there, though, as Dusty Lane J.D. keeps the hole filled. He's racing 3rd. Then Scorpy back in 4th, and it's River King racing in 5th. On the outside, Corky's Hoss and Men Game. Then it's Aaron M. Down, and trailing the field, P.R. McIver to the opening half. And your leader, J.P. Getting the park job this afternoon is Adara's Spirit. Parked still, racing second, Dusty Lane J.D. A good trip on the rail, racing 3rd. that opening half in a minute flat. Then Scorpy back in fourth. Corky's Hoss and Man Game on the rail now fifth, and it is up the inside. P.R. McGyver, Aaron M. down, and trailing now is River King as they reach the 5/8 and go on up the backstretch. Racing to the 3/4, J.P. still on top. Adara Spirit hanging tough second. Dusty Lane J.D. looking for racing room on the pylons, but way wide. Going on is Corky's Hoss and Man Game is going on 3 wide, and he's quickly grabbed the top 3/4 in 1:32. Corky's Hoss and Man Game on top. Now racing second, JP third is Dusty Lane JD along the rail. Adara Spirit is still there fourth. Tipping wide, River King from fifth. Off the turn for home, it's all Corky's Hoss and Man Game moving away. Dusty Lane JD now shakes loose second and gaining ground, but they're not going to catch. Corky's Hoss and Man Game is 3 wide move, pays off, he wins. In for second, Dusty Lane JD. Scorpy gets third. Then it was JP, a fast closing P.R. McGyver, then River King, Adara Spirit, and Aaron M. down. The time for the mile, 2:03 and 1. Tickets are on sale throughout the grandstand and barn area this afternoon. 50/50s are on sale this afternoon. Parading back now, your unofficial winner of race 5. It's Corky's Hoss and Man Game. A bay gelding 11 years by Game Robbie out of the dam Corky Strike. She by Oil Strike. Owned by Ron Dinsmore of Franklin, Maine. Trained by Ron Chamberlain. Lonnie Stokes driving this afternoon for Corky's Hoss and Man Game. Wins 7 of the season. He wins today 2:03 and 1. Corky's Hoss and Man Game, our 5th race winner, 2-3 and 1. Starters for the 6th race at the gate. Gate is moving. Dusty Davy, Steve Mahar, Happy Ave, Mark Haig, Lexi Kell, Todd Treitz, Doc Smokin' Joe with Brian Moore, Miss Tahoe, Tony Watson, Armbro Razor, John Davidson, Woodmere Duster, Doug Falcons Jr., and from the outside is Lee's Lady Ann. Gord Hennessy, 8 starters, race 6, and here they come. They're off and pacing, and from the inside, Dusty Davy going for the early lead up in between horses. Happy Ave, he's looking for it as well as far outside. Armbro Razor is going on as they hit the first turn. And Dusty Davy, your leader, Armbro Razor on the outside. He's going on, and he now grabs the top. Armbro Razor, he's sharp today off the front. Racing in second is Dusty Davy, third, Happy Ave. Getting away fourth is Lexi Calvin, Miss Tahoe. Racing in sixth is Doc Smokin' Joe, then Lee's Lady Ann out and moving. Trailing Woodmere Duster, opening quarter for Armbro Razor, a sharp 29 and 3. Armbro Razor on top, racing in second is Dusty Davy third. Happy Ave, Lexi Cow looking at him from fourth. Then back in fifth is Miss Tahoe. Up on the outside, Lee's Lady Ann is moving. Then it is Doc Smokin' Joe in your trailer. But moving is Woodmere Duster, and Lexi Cal's out and moving as they approach the opening half. Armbro Razor on top. Racing second, Dusty Davy. Lexi Cal is on the outside. Following the flow is Miss Tahoe. That opening half, 1:01. Then shuffled back to fifth is Happy Ave. Then Lee's Lady Ann gets to sixth position now on the outside. On the inside is Doc Smokin' Joe. And your trailer is Woodmere Duster, but he's moving as they go on up the backstretch to the 3/4, and Armbro Razor turns it on. He leads a length and a half now. Dusty Davy gets back to second. Lexi Cal third, Happy Ave. Up the inside to fourth, Miss Tahoe fifth. 3/4, 1:31 and 3. Then it's Lee's Lady Ann, Doc Smokin' Joe, Woodmere Duster as the field heads towards the 7/8. It's still Armbro Razor, Dusty Davy second, Happy Ave third. Lexi Cal outside. Miss Tahoe is now fifth as they hit the turn for home. Armbro Razor under a drive. He is your stretch leader. Dusty Davy second, Happy Ave and Lexi Cal battle third. But he's sharp today, Armbro Razor. He wins. In for second, Dusty Davy. Then third was Happy Ave. Lexi Cal getting in there for fourth. Then it was Doc Smokin' Joe, Woodmere Duster, Miss Tahoe, and Lee's Lady Ann. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 3. And back to the wire now, your unofficial winner of race 6. It's number 6, Armbro Razor. A bay gelding 6 by Direct Scooter. Out of Very Smooth, she by Oil Burner. Owned by Wayne Watson, trained by Wayne Watson. John Davidson gets the catch drive this afternoon for Armbro Razor's third win of the season, his first at Exhibition Park. And he returns a winner. Good trip here, 2:02 and 3. Armbro Razor winning for John Davidson, 2:02 and 3/5. Starters for the 7th race are at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for race 7. Dreams Can Come True, Gord Hennessy. Charlie Burke with Dirk Duncan. Count Legacy, John Davidson. Anderoff Bluegrass with Tony Watson. Chip in the Pocket, Brian Moore. Country Cam and Jill Berrio. Cross Creek Mac, Charlie Miles. And from the outside is Die High, Charlie Ross, a field of 8. For the 7th race, and here they come. They're off and pacing, and Charlie Burke going for the early lead. Dreams Can Come True, and looking to settle in third is Count Legacy, and Die High is wide as well as they race into the turn, drive to the opening 8th, and Charlie Burke leading. On the outside now, Die High will test him. She is driving second on the outside as Dreams Can Come True, settles to the rail, racing in third as Die High, grabs the top from Charlie Burke. Racing back in 4th is Count Legacy, then racing 5th is Anderhoff Bluegrass, then it's Country Cam. That opening quarter, 29 seconds flat, then Chip in the Pocket, and your trailer is Cross Creek Mac as Die High has cleared to the front, and she leads by about 2.5 lengths now. Racing in second and closing the gap a bit is Charlie Burke. Racing third in the rail, Dreams Can Come True, then Count Legacy 4th. On the outside, here comes Country Cam. First over move. She now gets to 5th on the outside. Anderhoff Bluegrass takes that cover from 6th. Then it's Cross Creek Mac and your trailer to the opening half is Chip in the Pocket after an opening half for Die High of 1 minute flat. Racing into the turn to the 5/8. Die High still on top, Country Cam. On the outside, driving now second. Racing third is Charlie Burke. Racing 4th on the outside, but rough is Anderoff Bluegrass. Then up the inside is Dreams Can Come True. Then it's Cross Creek Mac, Count Legacy, and trailing the field still is Chip in the Pocket as they go to the 3/4, and Country Cam grab the top. Charlie Burke is second. Anderhoff Bluegrass third, the 3/4 in 1:31. Looks like a 3-horse race as they drive towards the 7/8. On the outside, Charlie Burke on the inside, and battling is Country Cam. Anderhoff Bluegrass is right there third, down the stretch, and on the outside, Charlie Burke to the top. Charlie Burke, Country Cam, and Anderhoff Bluegrass in deep stretch. Charlie Burke will win. Country Cam second, Anderhoff Bluegrass was third. Then on for 4th, the fast closing, Count Legacy. Then we had Dreams Can Come True, Chip in the Pocket. Then it was Cross Creek Mac and Die High. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 1. Lane, the unofficial winner of race 7, number 2, Charlie Burke. Owned by Brian Foster, trained by Brian Foster, Dirk Duncan driving, the son of Western Hanover. Out of the dam, spurred on by Kentucky Spur, is now 6 for 7. Here at Exhibition Park, and he lowers his lifetime best to 2:01 and 1. Second win of the day for the Brian Foster stable and driver Dirk Duncan. They've connected twice here this afternoon, and Charlie Burke, he's now 6 for 7 as we mentioned. He lowers his lifetime best to 2:01 and 1. Starters for the 8th race are at the gate. Gate is in motion now with a field of 8. Approaching the top of the stretch, Broadway Standout in the rail with Ricky Collins. Mysterious Ways, Brian Moore. Presidential Gold with Steve Mahar. Spunky Emerson, John Davidson. Aaron Islands, Bob Kraft. Miss Jean P, Lonnie Stokes. Country Wedding, Dirk Duncan to the outside. We have PJ's Wager. Driver Jill Berrio, 8 starters. Here they come. They're off and going for the early lead. Broadway Standout, Mysterious Ways going forward as well. Far outside, Country Wedding and Miss Jean P is there as they race into the first turn. And your leader, Broadway Standout, is Mysterious Ways. Not content to take the pocket trip, he's going for the top now. Mysterious Ways, and he takes it. Racing second, Broadway Standout left outside to go on from third, Country Wedding. Racing in 4th, Presidential Gold, and it's Miss Jean P. She's left outside. Then on the inside is Spunky Emerson. Then back to Aaron Islands in your trailer, PJ's Wager. After an opening quarter of 29 and 1, and Country Wedding has now grabbed the top from Mysterious Ways, who's second. racing third. On the rail is Broadway Standout, racing fourth. Off the rail to challenge, here comes Presidential Gold. Then following that cover, out and moving Miss Jean P. Then on the outside, Aaron Islands makes a 3-wide move from the back, and your trailer PJ's Wager as Dirk Duncan as Country Wedding. On the engine and past the half, in 1 minute flat, she's your leader as Aaron Islands has rolled off stride. Into the turn, Country Wedding. Presidential Gold is now second. Broadway Standout third. Mysterious Ways fourth outside to Miss Jean P. She is fifth. Then it's on the inside, Spunky Emerson sixth. PJ's Wager is seventh, and back to Aaron Islands as they race on to the 3/4. And your leader still Country Wedding as Aaron Islands is pulling up on the backstretch. 3/4, 1:30 and 2, and your leader Country Wedding. The closest to her is Presidential Gold. He's racing second. Now third on the outside, PJ's Wager. Broadway Standout is fourth. On the outside, that's Spunky Emerson. Then it is Miss Jean P. Mysterious Ways off the turn for home. And your leader is still Country Wedding. Duncan looking for his third of the day, but Presidential Gold is coming to call. He's going to get him at the wire. Presidential Gold, he does get him at the wire. Country Wedding for second. In for third, PJ's Wager. Then fourth was Spunky Emerson. Then Miss Jean P. Mysterious Ways. Broadway Standout. And again, Aaron Islands pulling up, and the time for the mile, 2:02 and 3. Correction 2 set for race number 9. Show Me the Honey, Gord Hennessy. This cams down, Jill Berrio. Al Capone, Steve Mahar. Stony B, Charlie Price. Exeter Exclusive, John Davidson. Christian Avery, Dirk Duncan. To the outside, Mr. L, Todd Trites. Field of 7, race 9, our feature. Here they come. They're off and pacing a good start. Stony B busting for the early lead. So is Al Capone. And on the inside, Show Me the Honey going forward as well as they race into the first turn, driving to the opening 8th. Show Me the Honey on top. Racing second on the outside now is Stony B. In between horses is Al Capone. He backs off for the 4-hole as this cams down. Now fills the 3-hole as they race to the opening quarter. And your leader, Show Me the Honey, that opening quarter in 28 and 4. Show Me the Honey on top. Stony B getting parked. He's racing second. This cams down, has third. Al Capone is fourth. Exeter Exclusive looking at it from fifth. Then it's Mr. Allen trailing but moving. Christian Avery as they come off the top turn and through the stretch. Racing to the half-mile marker, it is Show Me the Honey. After a quick 28 and 4/4, Stony B parks second. The field is bunched. Look at this, Christian Avery, a 3-wide move. That opening half, 59 and 3, and they're 3 wide for the lead. Your leader on the inside, Show Me the Honey. Stony B hanging tough second. Christian Avery on the outside third, in between horses. Exeter Exclusive, he's looking for some stick handling room. In fourth and up the inside goes this cams down. Outside is Mr. L and trailing Al Capone. All 7 horses are in contention to the 3/4. The field is bunched. Show Me the Honey still shows on top. 3/4, 1:30 flat. Show Me the Honey, but in between them Stony B way wide. There goes Exeter Exclusive, and he quickly grabs the top, but he's 4 wide. Exeter Exclusive, your leader now as he starts to roll away from the field. Off the turn for home, Exeter Exclusive. A battle on for second. Show Me the Honey. Mr. L coming on with a late rush. In deep stretch, Exeter Exclusive under wraps. He'll win today. In for second, Mr. L. Tight for third, maybe. This cams down, then Christian Avery, Show Me the Honey, Stony B, and Al Capone. And the time for the mile, 2:01. Parading back now, your official winner now of race number 9. It's 6 Exeter Exclusive. A bay gelding 6 by Meadow Romar out of Action Chandler, she by Royce. Owned by Kermit Allen of Sedgwick, Maine, trained and driven by John Davidson. For Exeter Exclusive, that's win 12 of the season. He wins this afternoon, 2:01. Congratulations, Kermit Allen, trainer-driver John Davidson. They take our feature today in 2:01. Also, John Davidson selecting the winning number in our 50-50 draw, which we'll have for you in just a moment. Starters for the 10th and final at the gate. Gate is moving, all set for race number 10. Field of 8, Double Dell, Dirk Duncan. To Shida Starfleet, Mark Collett. Deanie first, Lonnie Stokes. Gambo with Rick Armstrong. Orion Montcalm with driver Todd Trites. Lone Water GW, Gord Hennessy. Rambo's Reflection, John Davidson, and outside to shuffle the decks. Charlie Price, race 10, here they come. They're off and pacing, and your leader out of there is number 3, Deanie First, going for the early lead as they dip into the first turn. Deanie First is your leader, racing second on the rail. Is Double Dell, but on the outside and going there goes Rambo's Reflection going on. Then Double Dell now sits on the rail, racing in third. Backing off to fourth, that's Lone Water GW. Then getting away in fifth position is Shuffle the Decks. Then on the outside and going on is Orion Montcalm. Then on the inside, Gambo, and your trailer is to Shida Starfleet, that opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. 30 seconds, the time for the opening quarter. And up front, Deanie First. She leads a length and a half now. Racing second, Rambo's Reflection. Third on the inside is Double Dell on the outside. Here comes Lone Water GW out to challenge. And following that live cover, Orion Montcalm. Then on the inside, Shuffle the Decks. Gambo's out and moving. And to Shida Starfleet to the opening half. Pulling out of the 4-hole. There goes Double Dell to make a move. That opening half in 1:02 and 2 as Deanie First took them past the opening half-mile marker. Deanie First and on the outside challenging. Lone Water GW, Rambo's Reflection on the rail, racing third. On the inside, the Shuffle the Decks fourth. Outside, racing fifth is Double Dell, then sixth. Orion Montcalm. Then on the outside and going is Gambo, and your trailer to Shida Starfleet. She still trails as Deanie First and Lonnie Stokes takes them by the 3/4 marker in 1:33 and 4. Deanie First holds her lead, racing second. On the outside is Lone Water GW. Rambo's Reflection is right there. Shuffle the Decks outside fourth. Then on the inside, Orion Montcalm is fifth. Off the turn for home, and it's Deanie First on top. Deanie First, and on the inside, Rambo's Reflection outside, Lone Water GW. They're getting to him in the stretch. On the outside, Lone Water GW. They're tight at the wire, but Deanie First holding. Then Lone Water GW second. Tight for third between Shuffle the Decks, Rambo's Reflection. Also right there was Orion Montcalm. Then Gambo to Shida Starfleet and Double Dell. And the time for the mile, 2:06 and 3. Back now, your official winner now in a photo. It's number 3, Deanie First. A Brown Filly 3 by Largo out of the Damn Fly Deanie. She by Keystone Mineral. Owned by Harley McKinnon of St. John. Harley does the training as well. Lonnie Stokes driving for Deanie First. Win 3 of the season. Winning this afternoon, 2:06 and 3. Deanie First for owner-trainer Harley McKinnon and driver Lonnie Stokes. They connect to win race number 10. 2:06 and 3 in a photo.